برنامجكم أسبوعي برنامج رؤيتي. Dear viewers, welcome again your weekly program My Vision. Every week we host a new guest, a new success story from the United Arab Emirates. A success story coming from India to the Emirates 2 years ago. Our guest for this week, Mr. Yousuf Ahmed. Mr. Yousuf, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, how are you?
It's our pleasure to host you in our program. The first question, Mr. Yousuf, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Yousuf Ahmed, as you have already explained about me. I was born and raised in UAE. I think it's been almost 20 years now in UAE. All of our family, ever since I think almost say 50 years, we have been raised by our grandparents, have been all brought up over here. So it's been a pleasure and been an opportunity, I would say, to have a house here and have a living a lifestyle compared to any other country. I would say this is one of the best experiences I have ever had in my life.
Mr. Yousuf, when was the first time you came to the Emirates and what was the reason for the visit?
So first time I wouldn't be able to explain why, because I was born over here and cannot be any reason behind that. My parents moved from India when I was I think a year old or something. So I was raised over here, gone back to India and then had come back over here. My father got his job and from then on we plan on to stay in Dubai.
Mr. Yousuf, why did you choose United Arab Emirates?
It is first of all the safest country in the entire world and there is no comparison to United Arab Emirates.
Where did your business idea came from? Tell us about the company, what does they provide the product?
Business idea, I would say, because as a person, I am a food blogger myself. I love eating food outside as everyone else, but I have a certain passion of going to restaurants and trying out different things on a daily basis. I used to do that almost every day back in university days, school days. I used to just randomly go out with my friends, eat in restaurants, find out what they're using and what are the materials they're using, is it environment friendly, what is it doing to the environment, and that is what provoked me to start up my own business. So I wanted to basically come up with solutions for these restaurants in a better way, in a better price, and how I can improvise on that.
Mr. Yousuf, has the corona pandemic affected you and why?
It definitely did affect me and it also did benefit me in many ways. In terms of affection, obviously everything was on a complete lockdown, so there was no going out, there was nothing. It was an inner urge to just step out of the house and just go outside and have some food. But again, on the brighter side, we connected with families, we connected with our homes, and we found what is the most important value in our lives.
Mr. Yousuf, what are the challenges that you faced during your career as a private business owner and how do you confront them?
The biggest challenge was of not speaking Arabic, to be very honest. This is a mistake from my end. This is a mistake which every young child grows up doing in United Arab Emirates. I think speaking Arabic is one of the most important things available in this country, as it is their native language and we should respect it and honor it and actually try and speak more into Arabic than our own native language.
Mr. Yousuf, in your career, there were people who supported you in your success side. There is a specific person you want to thank?
Definitely, first of all, my family and my friends. I'm not gonna say hands down to my father and my brothers and my mother, sister, everyone who promoted me to start up this business. I wouldn't be here without them, and there's no other place I would like to be without them.
Mr. Yousuf, how do you stand out from your competitors?
So that's the good question you've asked over here. How I stand out is why, because I am trying to promote everything better for the environment. I'm not trying to be any other consumer or any other supplier in the market who just wants to sell to earn money. This is basically an idea, what can I say, a concept which I'm trying to bring in is when a consumer walks into our showroom or walks into our store, as you can see behind us, he comes out purchasing something, he comes out with creative ideas in which he would not find any other places.
Mr. Yousuf, how is your relationship with your employees and how do you maintain this relationship?
My relationship with the employees, honestly, hands down, it is more like friendship than a relationship. I think it's almost been 2 months since we have hired interns. So the concept of our company is to hire only high school graduates. The reason being, when I was in high school, I never got the opportunity to work, and it was a very difficult task for me to get an opportunity to get an exposure out there. So our main aim is to help and promote internships promote young students, young generations to come out, and because as they say, the younger the person is, the creative the mind. So that is the main concept behind it.
Mr. Yousuf, what are your future plans for your campaign?
Future plans for the campaign, so far I have big dreams. I mean, I see myself in places I really want to get into, so hopefully I should be able to make it.
Serious. What advice do you give to young people who are going to work or start a new business in UAE?
Do not give up. The starting is always a downfall. I mean, you are going to go down, you are going to fall down, you are going to bend over, you're going to sacrifice many things in life which you have never imagined. Your life is going to change all of a sudden once you start up your own career. But I think towards the end of the day, it's a peaceful sleep.
Serious, what are your expectations for Expo 2020? How has it affected your identity?
I'm honestly looking forward for the Expo 2020. Why? Because it is the biggest exhibition which is going to happen in the United Arab Emirates, and it has been a motive for every businessman to achieve and come up with some solutions for the exhibition so far. So I want to see how I can benefit, how I can get into the exhibition, how I can get people motivated to come visit us in the exhibition. This is for the nation, not just for me. This is how I want to help the nation develop.
Mr. Yousuf, a word of thanks of the UAE and doesn't charge for it for the blessing of security and safety.
I think that is a very important question, a very important thanks to be given. Thank you so much for United Arab Emirates for having me here, for giving me the opportunity to live a happy lifestyle which no one else ever had the opportunity to. Thank you so much once again. Thank you to all the sheikhs, to all the rulers of the family, to all the hierarchy members of giving me this opportunity of a youngster to come out and expose my own talents. Thank you so much.
At this end, we are the Family of My Vision program. We would like to welcome once again our guest for this week, Mr. Yousuf Ahmed, the owner of the company Green Eagle. Thank you very much for your wonderful hosting.
Thank you so much. Shukran.